You know, we got to start off with Agbaya of the week. Obviously, Kaylee told me she's part Nigerian, you know, Edo babe.
Yep.
So obviously, I got to let her know what the Yoruba translation of Agbaya is, you know. And for those people that don't know, you know, it's, you know, big for nothing, at your big age, elderly person acting in a childish manner. You see, if you see the uncles outside the betting shops, yeah, Agbaya. You shouldn't be outside the betting shop, uncle. You should be in the 9 to 5 or hustling. You know what I mean? But obviously, I'm not gonna lie. This one hurts me. This one hurts me a lot because I was rooting for this guy. For context, to the viewers, Michael Ward has been charged with 5 counts of, I think, rape and sexual assault. And like, I hope that it's not true. But I guess when it's more than one count, sometimes you start to think, damn, how many people did you really do this the things with? And it's just like, what is going on in it's not even, I don't want to say just our community. It seems to always be highlighted in our community, but it's a world-known thing. Like, it's like once you get to a certain level of fame or whatnot, you just tend to believe that you can just grab anybody you want. Both men and women, because I have seen women get to a certain level and they feel like they can sort of take advantage of a young man that's not in that situation, the same way and vice versa. But it's just like, what is going on? This guy was Jamie from Top Boy.
Yeah, that's not even Agbaya. That's a problem.
Big problem.
Dangerous. How many times does this need to happen for people to learn? Is very, very problematic. Obviously, we don't know. We can speculate. I'm upset with people who are saying innocent until proven guilty, because I think sometimes people cherry pick based on who they like. Oh, but I like him, so therefore he must be innocent. I need to see proof. 5 counts
that's a lot.
A problem, and you cannot cherry pick who you're going to decide to like before or after. Sometimes, you know, this happens to people and it's instant hate. And then for some others, it's, well, you know, no. And you are up there. And I understand in some ways, if you are a role model to the community, you know, he's done such incredible things.
Big things.
You don't, not just him, anybody in the community, when you've done fantastic things, you're automatically put into that role model position, which you may not have necessarily asked for, because the industry is your art. But still, you need to be 100 times more careful than your average person. It's just a hard no. What were you thinking?
This is what it's just scary, man, because it's like, I just don't even, I'm even trying to think, what were you thinking? What were you doing? Where were you? Like,
even if you didn't, to put yourself in a situation where people could spin it to make it that situation.
And you know what the thing is that there's always going to be 2 sides to the story.
Yeah.
There's always going to be everyone's going to be on one side. Someone's going to say, you know what, they know his character, he's not like that, Some people might say they know his character, he is like that.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's like, in the midst of so many lies, it's the truth. And it's like, I don't even know where to go from this, because it's just like, you know, when I saw it, I was just like...
Yeah, I was shocked.
But you know what it is? I wasn't really... You know why I say I wasn't really shocked? It's more disappointed. Yeah. Because I'm just like, it seems that anybody that gets to that sort of level goes through that sort of situation. Sometimes they do, some don't. You understand? But it's a case of, it's like, it's more disappointing because someone like him, knowing that you've probably you've grown up in the hood, you've seen the elders, and you've seen couple man go through that already. Noel Clark, all these sort of people going through all these sort of situations, and you're in the same industry as them. Like, surely you would look at Noel Clark or whatnot and say, you know what? Let me just keep to myself. I'm not trying to get onto Asher D, you understand? All these man, I don't know if Asher D's had any sort of situation. I hope not. I don't think I've heard anything. But it's a case of, look how he's moving. Like, you got man them around you that are correct. Just, you know?
Yeah, well, it's interesting you said everyone gets to a point where they get some allegation. I don't think so. Not everybody does. Some people do. But again, where are you positioning yourself?
There
What
you go.
environments are you in? Like we talked about, like just before. What scenes are you in for that to happen?
Yeah.
Allegedly or not.
Scary, man. Like, people them, please. Because obviously I can't even make this into a joke, because normally when we have Agbayas of the week, you know, we have a little bit of banter. But these
Yeah,
sort of things...
that's not a banter
Yeah, this ain't a
situation.
banter situation. And it's just more of a case of, like, we just got really... Like, we really, really have to think about these things. Like, the girl is pretty. She's nice. Maybe her breast is out. Bum is out. She might not even be wearing no pants. Might see her areola or whatnot. You understand? But, brother, leave that girl alone.
Because the effect that it has afterwards, and you've built up an incredible career, and it can go like that.
You know what? I pray it doesn't go, but it's like, when I just saw that, the first thing I thought is his career's done. Like even if he gets it comes out he's not guilty. It's a case of who's really gonna even want to work with you, knowing that there's a possibility that could happen.
Yeah.
You're prone to assault or sexual assault. Someone's prone to, even if you don't sexual assault somebody, someone's prone to just make you have that assumption about you.
Yeah.
You got that perception. You got that creep vibe now. When you look at a man now, when he does a sexual assault thing or whatnot, creep. So is it what this guy don't really get girls? He just uses his money to get the girls.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this unfolds, and like you said, the effect of future work.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, from watching his work, I think he's an amazing character. I think he's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
And just seeing what he's tried, like, even, I'm an Arsenal supporter, so I even see him in Arsenal trailers. Declan Rice advert. Like, bro, when I saw that, I said, bad man, come on. Then I see this. Bro, like, please, like, man, them in the young ways in the community, please, man, like, leave these girls alone. Times are changing. Like, everybody is very aware of what's happening. So what may be deemed acceptable is not acceptable now. Even, the reason why I say that, like, for example, before I wrap this up, Rush Hour.
Yeah.
They re-released Rush Hour, but they had to put disclaimers at the beginning. When we grew up, there was no disclaimers.
No.
You see, all these shows, Family Guy, South Park, all these shows that we used to watch when we were younger, they had a lot of racial slurs and all these things, but now it's like everything is censored.
We are in a very politically sensitive time. You can't just say anything or do anything
at all
and think, oh, it's okay. No.
No. Listen, Michael Ward, I'm not gonna lie, this one pains me, but you are the Agbaya of the week. You gotta hold that slap. Agbaya.